We're going to cook our sea trout and the snapper inside this oil, and what I do is I put bacon in there. It seasons the oil because it gives it a very distinct flavor when you deep fry bacon in it. And we're going to make hush puppies. I'm going to show you a special thing about hush puppies and guava jelly and bacon. Zatarain's fish fry. It's all seasoned, ready to go, easy and packable. I always put it in a brown paper bag, and I do add my own little bit of blackened pepper. Meal in the bag. We're going to add some pepper. That up. Set that right there. Let the fish out. Always salt the fish. The fillets are for frying. The pieces with the skin on are the ones that we're going to be grilling, and I'll season those in just a minute. A little bit of olive oil. Rub it down in the fillet. A little bit of Lowry's. And whatever brand you prefer for your blackening redfish. Stage these for the grill. Yep, just stick it right over the heat. Same with our can of beans. Trying to make it, time it so that our grilled fish is done with the fried fish. Normally to grill fish, fillets this size, I would say between 10 to 15 minutes. Now, once I get them going a little bit, I'm going to cover them up and let them kind of bake inside the heat. I turned the heat down a little bit while I was working with the grill, but you don't want to boil your fish in oil, so you do want your oil to be around 325 to 350 degrees. Just so they got a good pop going to them, just like that. So I turned the heat back up, but like I said, as I walked away from it, I turned it down so I didn't burn the oil. On average, the fish, I kind of gauge them by eye. We want them golden brown. But normally, I would say about 8 to 10 minutes on the fish. Sometimes a little less if the oil's very hot. And also it depends on the thickness and size of your fillets. If you were going to fry grouper, of course it's going to take longer. Seatrout about 8 minutes, something like that, maybe 10. Small snapper about the same as seatrout. Thick fillets like a big snapper or say a big piece of flounder might take a little longer. Normally, if you baste your fillets with a little olive oil or use some spray Pam on top of the grill, which we have really coated this one well, you never have a problem. Most of the time the scales won't stick unless you put them right down on a real hot grill. If you notice, before I put the fish on, I had them off to the side of the grill and then swung them on. If the grill's very hot and you put them on there, of course it's going to sear and burn the scales and you may get some sticking then. But if you spray it real good with Pam or rub it down with olive oil first, normally you won't have that problem. Thin-skinned fish like sea trout and things, you'll have more of a problem with the skin burning through because it's thin. So you may want to use like aluminum foil or something to place your fillets on. Snapper.